think we can start now. It's 1 minute after 9, so we'll start. So I'll request all of you to please keep your videos on, if at all it's convenient for you, because this will become more interactive and it'll help, to present better, discuss better, so we can see each other. So please do that if possible. So just reminding us as to the purpose of this is to ensure that we are all challenging each other to keep growing our businesses at a 10x level. So we try to help by sharing our knowledge, whatever information that we have. So that's what we keep doing. And we mainly focus on the pathfinder stage of business. That is somebody who has started the business, who's come out of the initial struggles and who is trying to find a path for growth. So that's the stage that we usually discuss on. For each of the other stages, there are other activities. So if you would like to understand more about that, you can discuss with me separately. So this started close to 5 years back when a couple of my friends, we went on a trek and we were able to talk to each other, ask questions, get them clarified, and it helped us a lot. So that's how this entire business growth and strategy meeting started. And we have a portal and also a tool to help us, stay connected and to track our growth and all that. And these are the different topics that we've been talking. So the numbers in each of the topic is basically the number of topics that we have already covered. So today, once again, we are going to cover on Gen AI, ChatGPT, AI related topic. So again, I put the arrow towards systems, and of course, it may cover various other aspects also. So I'm really eagerly looking forward to Dr. Jaideep's sharing today. And there is a WhatsApp group where you can also share, you can ask questions. So if you're part of a group which is admin only, please let me know. I'll add you to the other group. So the reason why we have the admin only group is because we have members joining in from social media. So we don't know how they would keep up the rules of the group. So we've kept two different groups. And so today's topic is Gen AI for business. Sorry, the topic title is different. Gen AI for small businesses, and the format will be Dr. Jaideep will be sharing for a few minutes, and then it will be open for everyone to ask questions, everyone to share your own inputs. Something that you must have known, you must have learned, so that to share that, and then finally closing. So this is going to be the format. So Dr. Jaideep is a medical doctor, but he has totally shifted his career into artificial intelligence, guiding companies with information about medical science, and he's completely moved on to the AI related world right now. So that's what he is completely dedicating himself. He's also involved in 2-3 different organizations. That is what I understand a little bit. So over to you, Dr. Jaideep. If I've said something wrong, maybe you can correct and then start. Yeah.
No. Thank you. So once you get out of the system, sort of medical system, and get into the IT.
Yeah.
So when I sent my CV to Thomas, I was part of Foresight Health. Now I'm not. So those things keep changing. But good thing. Going back again to one of the things which Thomas was showing about, the system, self, and the third thing was, So I mean, what Gen AI is basically covers all aspects. So I have used it a lot for myself. I've used it for my work, and in fact, the presentation which I'm going to show you, I just fixed it. I can make PowerPoint presentations by myself. I've done that for 20 years as a medical teacher, but this time I said I'm just going to use Gen AI to do that. So we were talking, Thomas and we were talking. We said it's going to be Gen AI for business and small businesses. I know all of us are in that phase. I just put that as a prompt, and then these topics came up. Let me just share my slide and share it to you. Yeah. You can see this, right?
Yes, we can.
Excellent. Thank you. So this is the topic, generative AI for small business owners. So we'll come to what is generative AI little bit into the next slides as well. I'm going to literally run through it very fast because I really want to keep some time for interaction as well as a little bit of a demo. So in terms of generative AI, what it can do is it can really help you to transform your small business. any business for that matter, and that it does by enhancing the efficiency and bringing a lot of innovation. So for me, I could have spent, for example, this entire presentation, I would have needed probably about 6 to 8 hours to make this PPT, but I finished it in half an hour. So that increases my efficiency. This also makes sure that it doesn't miss out any points. And basically, I have in my hand extremely powerful tools now, which I can use to do my work and do my business. So, what is AI and what is generative AI? So, there is a lot of AI which is like predictive analysis, with lot of analytical AI is there, predictive AI is there, AI which is there in robots is there. So those are one things which are non-generative, or it takes more of analytical AI, right? Generative AI actually creates new content, and I would not even use the word create. It generates new content. So you can get into debate between generating and creating, but what it has done is it learns from vast amounts of data. So in fact, they are even called the LLM, or the large language models, and it can apply across everything and anything right now these days. Lot of applications are there in terms of generative AI. So it's just depending on your imagination. And if you feel your imagination is a bit challenged, generative AI will help you with the imagination part as well. So a practical tip, I'm going to give a slide and then a practical tip is start experimenting. Use the whatever is you're comfortable with. So I use all of these. I use Claude, I use ChatGPT, OpenAI, I use Gemini. I'm paying for Gemini, but I will also show just now the presentation which I'm coming out from, made by one of person I know. It combines all these things together. So there are now tools which are available, which combine all these different tools, put them together, and then you can also use that. So the idea is to start experimenting. There are really no wrong answers at this stage if you are beginning. So please do jump into it. And once you jump into it, you will be able to learn and do things. So just ask simple questions. Go to ChatGPT and say, I want to sell popcorn in schools. It's a weird concept, but it will tell you, it will evaluate whether it's a good idea, bad idea, whatever it is. Simple, like Gemini is now integrated into my Gmail. So I use it to write emails and all that very easily. So one of the first use cases is customer service enhancement, right? So just a second. So all of us have customers, and we have to make our own CRM, and it takes a lot of time. We have a huge number of people dealing with customer service and customer responses, but you can take the whole thing out and give it to AI bots. And a lot of us, if you have used Swiggy and they messed up your order, you know that you're talking to a bot, right? And it is getting it right. Swiggy bots, Zomato bots, they used to make some mistakes earlier, but now they are very good and they really understand your problem. They solve your problem. If there's a refund or something, they will do that very quickly. And FAQs, queries, all these things are done very well by these AI generated tools. And I will show you an example of that as well. So some of these are like these, you can note these down, like Mobile Monkey, MiniChat, and we have, and I think Thomas can help you in getting these kind of AI bots incorporated into your website, into your 1-800 number, and people can interact at length without having a human being, and providing very high quality service as well in that. The other way to use it is to do content creation and marketing. The more you are able to generate advertisement ideas, social media, blogs, emails, uh, like this entire presentation just took a very small time to bring it together, and most of the tools are able to do this work in doing new content. I know email, people spend the first morning 1 hour, 2 hours just to reply emails. But you can actually automate a lot of email replies. You can automate. There are multiple practical ways to do it, which we can get into detail later. So I don't know if you've used Canva. One of the features, I'm just showing Canva as an example. PowerPoint has got wonderful AI tools. So just put your ideas, and I will actually give a full demo on this at the end. Let me finish the slides. How to get a full article. Wonderful tool I found out. You can use generative AI for your finances. Definitely talk to Gen AI, with have some trust with that. Put out your numbers, upload your Excel, and it will tell what's to be done, what can be done, what needs to be done, where you need to focus your business. I've run a lot of models on these, and it will really be very helpful. Of course, you can use some of the existing softwares. I don't know if we are using File or Expensify in India, but we can actually just connect some of the regular. Expensify is a very good software to keep a check on how you're spending in your company. And you can use these with the AI component of them, and it will help you to really manage your finances. So the next one is product development. And you just give an idea, like I said, popcorn in schools, and then it will tell you, it will analyze, and you put all your parameters, where is the school, what is the paying capacity, whatever. Tell you where to deploy it, what is the prototype you need to do. And this is just a business idea part. Same thing, you can do it with a physical product. If you're trying to create a physical product, if you're trying to create a SaaS model, you can just put it in and talk to it. Idea is to be comfortable doing that. So, for example, this was an idea which was there in my head about my childhood dream of being a railway engine driver. And I just put that little bit of the story, and it gave me this beautiful image. And this image, then I could use it to put up my blog, and that got a lot of responses. So there are these image generation tools which are there. DALL-E and Midjourney produce this kind of images, which you might feel, how do I create a product out of it? But there are actually other softwares, AI-based softwares, which are there, which can actually help you create a new product as such. So some designer things, which physical products, if you're working in that area. So the science behind generative AI, it's about machine learning. So and natural language processing, NLP, as we call it. And to really put it in one small sentence, given the time constraint, is that as we learn, as humans learn, we learn from our experiences. People teach us, our parents teach us, our teachers teach us. Similarly, the machines are taught little bit by themselves. That's called supervised learning. And then we just expose them to data, and it learns by itself, unsupervised learning. It learns from looking at images, that is called computer vision. It learns by reading text, that is or listening to speech, natural language processing. When it comes to video, it's a mix of both vision as well as NLP. And similar to our human brain, when we put all these layers of processors, they are called the neural networks. So there are different models are there, transformer models, one of them. And all of these, then they form these ML models. The software is called a model, and these are called the large language models, LLMs. So all the GPT is the transformers. They are all LLMs. Now we also have SLMs, small language models as well. So uh, I'll put, if you want resources to learn this, I'll put them up in the WhatsApp group. You can learn it. Very good resources are there. So if you go to this particular website called Teachable Machine with Google, you can actually put your own, your own data, and you can start how to teach, right? So you can, I'll put the link for this, so simple thing, like you show a different photograph, a person or a dog, and how much it will recognize. So these are all the simple ways we can actually learn generative AI as well, if you're interested. So the idea is to get started, right? So idea is to jump into it, play with it, uh, think of it as your brand new, extremely smart employee, your partner, and trust a little bit. Some people have trust issues with generative AI. Trust it and try to, start with simple things like, write a email, simple thing, write a blog post. How do I write my marketing message? Those kind of things. And talk to people. That's how we learn, and continuously adapt to the new things that are there. So sign up, and I would really suggest, I'm going to show you something. I was going to tell sign up for any of these things, but I'm going to show you another product which I just now saw. It is really awesome, and let me try to give a quick demo of that. And yeah, so this is my closing slide, but let me go to the other one. And let's see if I can do extremely quick presentations. Wow, 15 people are there. We share this. You can put in your questions, the chat as well, to make it a bit easy. So I'm sharing this window. Yeah, minimize this. So I was in this meeting, and this guy was showing this product by a company called Care AI. And while the presentation was going on, I just went ahead in that while I was just waiting to get onto this call, I created this article, right? So this is about a particular problem, very difficult problem, which one of my companies is facing. So let me just go to the dashboard here. And so this has, I saw this just half an hour back. So this has a rate is only $15 per month, but you can see that it has got all the GPT-4. There are, of course, some limits, but this is quite a lot. This is a lot of things. It has also got Claude and Gemini and DALI and Stable Diffusion as well. And you can also add 5 team members. This is very, very not, it's unreasonably low pricing. So, and let's just do a small demo. So I'm just going to an article wizard, and I will ask Thomas to give a topic, any topic, Thomas?
Yeah.
Anybody?
Yeah. So, marketing ideas for small businesses.
Marketing, marketing for small business. Can you get some more specific in South India,
Yeah.
villages, any product?
Software products.
Or software development users. something. So all that, now I'm just saying number of topics 3, maximum number of words. So either I can put my own keywords. If I'm not feeling, I can ask it to generate some keywords. It is generated keywords like marketing, small business, South India villages, and just I can select few of them or I can select all of them. Let's just for the sake of time select all of them. So some ideas have come. This is all live. I have not touched this. So promoting technology in villages, effective outreach for software development users, digital marketing. I think the third one looks slightly more aligned to what Thomas is thinking. And it has now asked some of the, how many outlines you want, how many subtitles. So let's just go with maybe make it 4, generate outlines, and it will generate some outlines. So mobile marketing, user-friendly website, understanding the local market. So let's go with again with the local market topics. And you can use this you can, I think, go up and down on that. Number of talking points, maximum number of words, generate some talking points. Wait. This is given one whole sort of the content. All of this can be, if I can change this to, or I can change it, right? So if you want, I can change, I can edit that. If you want an image, so you can also ask South India village software developer. I'm not even bothering much about the spelling mistakes because usually the spelling mistakes are also taken care by the software. This takes a little bit time, but I think it's worth it. Let's see if we can.
Yeah, if anyone has a
Excellent.
question, please put it in the chat because we might not have much time later. So please start typing your questions in the chat so that we can immediately go to questions after this.
Yeah. So this is the article. There's a person sitting in a village, and it is reminding me of some very famous person who does software from villages. And it has written the entire article, right? It has written the entire article in less than 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes. I can take it. I can edit it. Whatever. Yeah. So I mean, this I saw like literally half an hour ago. I have asked Foster, my friend, to sort of do a demo once again. If you guys want, we can do a separate demo just for business. So there are a lot of features. They've come from a healthcare background, so extremely useful for healthcare. But it can be modified to any use case. Any use case. So it's about your imagination and how you want to.
Yeah. And we can use that content for LinkedIn posts, anything like that also.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Dinesh has put a question saying, what about plagiarism and originality of content?
So generative AI, by definition, the content it generates is original. Okay. So plagiarism is an issue when you're using generative AI content for your academic purpose, right? And so now that's a big debate which is going on in the academic world, whether you should use generative AI or not. Many colleges, progressive thinkers are saying that this is the way, whatever it is. So let us accept that, right? So does plagiarism matter in business? I don't know. I mean, it's a very academic kind of a thing. But this is all brand new content. Even plagiarism detectors cannot find any plagiarism when it is a Gen AI content.
So Gen AI is generating something new, you're saying. It's not based on all the historical languages. I mean, whatever it has picked up. from thousands of places. It's basically taking that to summarize. Am I not right?
No, it is not just summarizing. Summarizing is one of the aspects. So
Okay.
similarly, now like how so we have to let us understand a little bit of the how we function as human beings as well, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm talking to you,
Yeah.
I'm talking in the English language, right?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to talk words which will make sense to you.
Yeah.
And this English is something which I have learned at home, I have learned at school.
Yeah.
So am I using words which I'm creating new? No. So am I plagiarizing? No. So it's my idea, it's my thought, right? So the same thing this Gen AI tools are also doing right now. So yes, they have learned the LLMs have been trained on entire content of the internet.
Correct.
Like Gemini, for example, it is the entire whatever you find in Google, it is there. In Gemini is trained in that. OpenAI had to buy all that data and train on that. If you want to create your own LLM, so when in my previous company we were creating our own LLMs, we train it our own data,
Yeah.
and then it produces the output according to what we want to.
Thank you. Kavita has.
So they are a bit careful in this case. I'm not able to see the chat.
Well, it's actually being put to me only, so maybe I'll put it in the
Oh, okay.
chat.
Fine. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah,
Just,
so
you
she
can tell
says,
me.
heard that Google pushes down all the AI generated content. On the other hand, we have many tools to make our job easy. Is it true? That is, if somebody creates AI generated content, Google finds out and then they give a lower ranking. That's the question.
I don't know what is the so they have some technology to recognize AI generated content, right?
Yeah.
So now if I put the article which we generated just now, if we put it into LinkedIn,
Yeah.
it's not going to there is no algorithm which is right now there because
Right.
LinkedIn itself is promoting generative AI tools.
Exactly.
Right. So if you go and want to write a article on LinkedIn, the first thing it is saying, okay, should I generate the article for you?
Correct.
Right. So it cannot. So that is a bit of contradictory. There's a lot of rumors and sort of fake sensational stories which are going around also in social media. So just be careful. I think use it for what we can use, unless there's really nothing to fear in I don't know what will happen. Let's not fear. Let's just start using it, and then we will learn.
Yeah.
Aaron said something.
Yeah. He says, in terms of originality, we see same prompt given twice gives different results.
Absolutely. So that is the beauty of this. This is generative, right?
Yeah.
So and the older models of generation it was predicting. So Mary had a little. Then next word, what? Baby, lamb, cow, dog, whatever.
Yeah.
So because previously everybody for millions of times it has been said Mary had a little lamb, it will write Mary had a little lamb.
Understood.
But if you say Mary was a woman, she was in the hospital, then they will say Mary had a little baby.
Understood.
So it will take the context. It will generate word by word and it will take the context. Dr. Sunil, please.
Yeah, actually, thanks, Jaideep, for the presentation. Actually, LinkedIn Premium has that AI, when you write a post, so it will help you write that post. So my question is, like, if we are using a platform like LinkedIn and we are already paying them a subscription of, whatever amount, so do we need to get these separate tools like Gemini and all that canvas you are saying, or do you think in the future, like LinkedIn itself or any platform like LinkedIn will itself integrate all these AI tools in that one platform?
What will happen in the far future, I'm not sure. But right now, LinkedIn is still, essentially a business networking, career profession networking site. So their tools are meant for that. The reason I'm asking, how I showed care, and I will get a proper workshop from these guys, is really you can, thrash out your ideas, which you cannot do in LinkedIn. So
No, but
like
LinkedIn also has learning. You see, I think LinkedIn also has a learning platform. There are already a lot of content available. Of course, presently it's not downloadable, but like suppose I want to create a PPT or some material, I can use your chat GPT, generative AI, but these are paid services. So, so instead of my
so the
question was like,
payment, I don't know. I mean,
so my question was
even
basically related to LinkedIn. Like, what are the features in LinkedIn which are integrated, like AI enabled? Because I myself have not explored. Have you explored the AI
yes,
features of
I
LinkedIn?
think I have. So the LinkedIn has AI features and LinkedIn Learning has AI features. I don't know if I have. Thomas will give me the time for that. But
We are running
there are a
short of
lot of
time.
you can actually.
Maybe we can take one more question and then we can close.
I'll put that, sir. I'll put the link for that.
Yeah.
The group will.
Yeah, we'll take one more question. Anyone has any question or even any contribution? If you know something that you would like to share with all of us briefly for a minute, if you would like to tell, you can unmute and talk right now. Okay, then I think we'll move
So
on.
thank you all. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you,
So
Thomas. Thank you,
any other
everybody, for your
questions also,
patience.
please do put in the WhatsApp group. We are all part of the WhatsApp group. If you're in a WhatsApp group where you cannot message, please let me know. I'll add you into a group where you can also message and chat with each other. And we have Kavita saying, I want to know more. So I think we'll have to look for another session probably, as Dr. Jaideep also mentioned, he can get a detailed one. Or Kavita, if you can put some questions in the group, we can probably discuss there also during the week.
I'll do that, Thomas,
Yeah.
because it's quite an interesting topic.
Yes.
Like there's quite a lot of things to learn.
Yes.
And I think we need to explore more on this. And thank you very much for such a wonderful session.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So please do invite your friends so that we can have more discussion on this and network with each other better. And if you would like to take some topic for any of the businesses on a specific topic, like Kavita, you're a trainer, and Dr. Devi, she's a trainer. So if any of you feel that, some topic which you can share and we all can share ideas, please do let me know. You can also take these sessions. And yeah, there are other support systems also. These are books that I recommend if you really want to scale up your business. These 3 books are quite good. And these are 3 books I'd recommend if you want to know how large organizations have built over a period of last, 1 century, and all big organizations over a period of time. And yeah, so that's it for today. Thank you all for attending. I think there's a very good attendance today. So please do share your questions in the group. If there is anything, we can have a good chat during the week also. Thank you. Thank you all very much. Bye and have a great week ahead. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Good night. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Bye.